Welcome back, everybody. I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Battle Brothers, the Legends mod, the Berserker playthrough. I just want to say, once again, thank you for everyone's patience. I tried to get a fair amount of episodes recorded while I was out of town. Was down in Atlanta, Georgia. Did not seem to pick up the coronavirus. I tried. I was in the airport, and I was like licking handrails and, you know, like doorknobs and stuff, but so far I seem to be in the clear. My voice is a little raspy right now, but it's just because I was yelling at my cats. Just stop fighting. Not the corona. I checked. Yeah, maybe next time. But we left off, kind of doing some missions and whatnot. But I think really all I want to do right now is just get some tools. And no, that didn't do anything. There we go. And maybe some arrows. I'm not gonna worry about the arrows. But we'll grab some tools. Otherwise, food and stuff, we look pretty good. I want to try to find the hunting ground, so we can make something of this armor. Challenge what I think will probably be one of the better challenges for us at our spot. And it could very well end up being over here spawning after doing the icy cave. But I'm willing to bet it's probably somewhere down here. It's goblin territory around here. That could be bad for us. Probably isn't great for us. Let's pop over into Woofane just in case they have my sword, but I'm kind of giving up on finding my sword. As much as I would love to see it in action with this character, it's not something that I'm gonna make this last forever over. I saw this and for half a second I was like, oh my god, it's there. But no, that's just a really nice knife. Which I enjoy, but... here it is here! Ooh, hold on. Bye, I don't care. I got money. I spend it. This cat's meowing at me. Oh, fuck yeah. Where'd you go? We need to compare this. So its damage is actually not that high. Especially when you're comparing it to our cleaver. 70 to 95, 50 to 85. It's rather large difference. It takes a lot less fatigue to use. But otherwise is kind of about the same. We can't destroy shields with it. That's fine. The real thing is that we can use the lunge with it. And we can slash, which is really good. And we can repose. And split. Holy crap. This is a lot more versatility than I realized. It looks like a one-handed sword, but I guess that's kind of the idea, is that it's light. Snap. This is awesome. This is awesome news. 50 to 85 is a rather large range, but once again, it's going to be this lunge. We can do 76 to 300, 130, 300. It's going to feel like 300. 130 damage, moves, ignoring zone of control, inflicts additional damage the higher the user's initiative. Our initiative is off the goddamn charts, and typically stays that way. Everything we do is based off of that. Has 5% chance to hit due to sword specialization. I don't actually have that, because this is one-handed sword mastery. Two-handed sword mastery is not a thing. It might just be something I have as a berserker background, but I don't think so. Absurdum's got the hands of blacksmith, but the hygiene of a pigsty. Judging by her, it does say her, wild grunting. It's doubtful she's here to rejoin civilization. Well, whatever. I would get two-handed sword. Sure. I thought about getting cleaver, kind of giving up on the idea of ever doing this, but God, we're so far away from ever leveling. We're never going to see another perk point. I would like to, but it's not going to happen. I could keep this cleaver in my back pocket just in case we're going up against something unexpected that really needs to be put down with more damage. It doesn't really do more against armor or anything, so for that I would have to whip out something else. We could also talk about giving it to Vapor for his defense is not really that great. It's not really that terrible. He could gain a fair amount from having a parrying dagger. It does a lot, but I mean, I like the parrying dagger. I don't know how much it does for us. And then our other two-hander currently is you, with the hopes of getting others well on the way, i.e. you. In fact, you're pretty much there. The worst is really anything, but he's pretty fantastic. I think we could do it at this point, but I think I was looking to get 1 or 2 more things from you before I really jumped into it. Just a couple more points, probably. Let's just do it. That's fine by me. I think originally I was going to give him the mace, which honestly I'd probably still rather do. But once again, it also depends on what we're fighting. This thing is going to be a lot better for heavy armor kind of beasts or whatever, where other things not so much. There was also, real quick, Helmer II, which is presumably not Helmer the Red, to be... Was that my cat that just made that noise? What is this world? What's going on? Second, I suggest the return of Sir Donut de Glaze. Well, of course he should come back. He's one of my favorite. Thank you, Pinner. Just want to make sure I got that right. Sir Donut. Donut? There's like 3 different ways to spell donut, and I'm probably wrong every time. And yet I still can't get it right. He is the Glazed. He's so close to being able to rock out with his drums. I cannot wait. It's probably not that great at all. I'm just so excited for him to just be out there just like wailing on it, just going crazy. But let's talk more rock now that we did that, and I'm ever so happy that I did. Let's I think just be on our way. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I cannot believe we found that thing. And watch, it's gonna not be great at all. Oh, there's some unholds. Only 6 of them, but they're regular unholds, so let's murder them anyways. Now, they do have armor and they do regen, but this is one of the... God, her sword just looks so tiny when she's holding it. This is one of the things I would expect us to do pretty well with. I'm just thinking, do I want somebody to have a 2-handed mace for stunning? Because it really is a good... What are you doing? You're making terrible noises. And very distracting. Like, I'm afraid she's over there having a seizure. She's not. That's certainly what it seems like. I don't know if it's a good idea to put ground out there without that, but 6 is a lot to try to manage. And they want some. So we need to do just that. We have a fair amount of CC. Having that 2-handed mace is just going to provide some more, which I think is in the best interest of a lot of people. We need to hold ourselves well here. Obviously, these gentlemen are going to jump at us. And I use the term ever so loosely. Invisible cup. Dumb cat. Yeah, that's gonna happen. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Bash him. Or don't, that's fine. That's unfortunate. I think safely we can handle probably 2 or 3 of these guys at a time. So trying to manage the others is really the concern. What do we have here? Strike down, 75% chance to stun, 100% chance to daze. Yeah, please give me my chances. 95. Sure. We can't stun him. Well, that's probably something that somebody better at this game would have known. Don't bother trying. Just go for the kill. We'll prep that. Okay, never mind. Good news for people who love murder. You got this, Sataku. Okay. They have formed their lines. Made their peace. Let's see who we can go around. Stunning. Let's pick you. We should be able to. Well, you're stunned. Crap. But you should be able to handle him and stuff. Well, I made my bed. It's fine. It's happened. Yeah, that has also happened. It's troublesome. I find that quite troubling. Anything here gonna help me out tremendously. Let's just try to bleed him out, I think. You guys should be fine down there. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. There we go. Oh, missed the one. Let's try to daze whoever we can. Concerned about how this is going to work out for us, because I imagine it's not well. It actually could have been a lot worse. Go team, go team. Go team. F you. Excellent. Murder! Murder! Phenomenal. They want to run. This should be getting wrapped up. He heals, misses, fantastic. Slice. Glorious, glorious skins await us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Here it is. Where's my initiative? 131. It doesn't tell me what the increased damage is going to be. That's a shame. 101. I wish it broke it down. That could have either been a really low roll. You know, you don't know what you're getting. Either way, we kicked ass and took names. That's all that matters to me. Well, it wasn't really a great fight for that ability. I was probably better off equipping a different weapon. But I've spent what feels like tons of hours, because it probably is, looking for it. So damn it, we're gonna use it. And we got lots of bones and hearts and stuff. And more food, kind of. It's food if we eat it. And we're gonna eat it. So let's maybe have you go back to, what were you using? I think just that for now. Or did you have the hammer? I think you had the... Well, you know, it really depends on what we're fighting, I guess. Is what you use. Let's go to camp. I don't think we need a scavenger food. I don't think we really need a medical either. We'll just have everyone train. Heal. Before I go out there and do something really dumb. Well, we didn't get too much experience, just the worst in Utaku. You might not have healed everybody either. No, we did. It's hard to say because it doesn't really go to 100. Which is strange to me, but, you know, that's life, I guess. And finally, some action has happened. And we got sword. And there's Orc Young. We could burn that down for funsies. I'm not opposed to it. Fights going on here. Goblin territories. Which I don't appreciate existing. Long Tusk's Den. We could burn that down as well. There's a lot of greenskin action going on. And they're really, those aren't our fights. Is really the crux of it, right? We're not here for them. I won't mind killing them. It's not a deal breaker for me. But Absurdum remembers the savages that did this. It wasn't them. So I'm happy to check kind of out through here, but if it's not there, then I'm not really sure where. We'll have to kind of sweep through. I mean, we've been through this area a lot, so I would assume up there. I don't know, but there might be a chance that it just doesn't exist on this map, which would be silly to me. But I suppose quite possible. No, there's a defiled battlefield. Which we would probably wreck pretty easily. But I'm rather positive isn't what I really want from life. Good, the goblins went back in. Good, good, good. I'm free. It's just a tiny little spot right there. Like that's all it takes for us to not find it. Many ancient honor guards. That's all I have to say about it. But it's not. Something's fighting each other around here. Oh, here is a grotesque tree, and it is just that, grotesque. Small clearing of forest centers around a curious, slender tree. Something seems to be off about this tree, but it is difficult to make out from afar. Is it? Because I feel like it's kind of easy to tell that people are growing inside of it, and that it's grotesque, and that's why. You stand at the edge of a forest clearing, and the sight therein beggars belief. A trunk of a human body runs up and out of the earth like a slender tree, naked and bristling, goosebumps for bark, continuing upward until it twice as tall as yourself. There are no branches, there are no hands. There are instead a series of human heads bound in a bunch where a tree crown should be. From left to right, there are babyish and beautifully present and vigorously sexless, malformed creations of time, it seems, where the shadows, they themselves turn their faces from ones oddly familiar to strangely naive. As they stare about as though they know. Oh God, everything's going off. Leave me alone. I'm trying to read. I'm barely literate, which is probably painfully obvious. As they stare about as though they knew not how they got there, and seem ever ready to ask it of you. It reminds you of drowning you hadn't happened upon, the face contorting beneath the running river. The flesh suffering, nothing short of constant conjecture as to what put it there. Whispers sift in from the trees. They rifle over the ground as if spoken by the bugs, and clamber up your arms until they scratch at your very ears. They ask you to stay. Let's get the hell out of here. It is not a bad idea. Let's see what this is. Upon the clearing, the bizarre creature straightens up, swaying its head from side to side like a peacock grading a display. They speak to you. The elder, yes. Here, yes. Him. We know him. We knew. The faces wrap and discolored as though blemished in the wake of the words leaving their very mouths. Slowly they reform to speak again. A grotesque panoply? I don't know that word. Puncturing itself, one head at a time. Drink a little. All drink, all become one. That sounds bad. I'm not interested in becoming one. Hive minds are great and all, but... You look down to see an earthen overhang, curving across a puddle the size of a plate. There's a faint trickle as water drips into the overhang, and from there, where the water comes is anyone's idea. You look up to see the faces looking down, their appearances molding from anguish to happiness to surprise to fear to confusion. Familiar, always familiar. Drink little, yes, no, drink all. Looking back down, you take a water skin and pop the cork. Oof, drink it all or drink a little? This is hard, because if it was me, who is not a dumb barbarian, twice dumb over, I would probably not drink any of it. I would have left. And at this point, would to probably drink a little. But who knows? Who knows what Absurdum would think when she sees this, right? She could think it's some cursed god. She's a barbarian from the north, kind of. You know, she doesn't really believe in the ancients or anything, but she is a berserker. And she's not smart. And on top of that, she's dumb. So she could believe this to be God. She could believe this to be the devil. And I have no really kind of lore background to think where she would prop this as. But that being said, Absurdum is, once again, dumb, but not one for moderation. She's all in on the violence. She's all in on the drinking. She's all in whatever it might be. She goes to fight naked. She is all in all the time. So I don't see her being cautious, and I don't see her being smart enough to be suspicious, and I don't see her being moderate now. So out of my own curiosity and the fact that I think it would be what's fearing her, and she could see this as an ability, a chance to gain ultimate power, to really help strike down whoever. So I say let's drink it all. Well, she says it at least. You throw the water skin aside and put your mouth into the puddle and drink. The world beneath the puddle's surface is empty and silent. You move your lips, your throat gulps, and there's nothing to drink here. You scream. There's nothing. Not even a feeling. Just a notion of fear. A tickle with no means to scratch it. When you put your hands on the earth to try to remove yourself, you find that you cannot leave the puddle. Faint faces wink in and out of the void. There are like the trees, dramatically inanimate, painfully issued from past to present to future, and here they approach, gathering in numbers, bubbling, jostling forward, turning this black hell into a frothy white. As they near, you realize you're not looking right. Individually, there are faces without presence, taken as a whole. As the great white sheet on the approach, you realize that they make up one large face, yours. And it is laughing, screaming. You finally back out of the puddle. The worst has you under his arm, and he's looking at you with concern. Sir, are you alright? You was napping. Then your head slid into the water there. You look up, thinking to see the grotesque tree as its awful faces. It is not there, and no matter how many times you look around and how many places, it's never there again. I don't understand. And it's gone. Oh my. And we are okay? From what it looks like, I'm still dumb, so. Okay, well that happened? Maybe? I don't know. We're supposed to be hunting. Oh, there's more land over there. Oh, nothing over there to speak of, I guess. Ugh. This game does not hold back. It will just destroy you for making a bad choice and getting a bad roll. It's not just what you choose. I don't know about certain events, but random events, specific ones to the locations, I think those ones are always solid based on choice. But like random events, it's not just what you choose. It's also what you roll on that choice. You can pick the same thing and get bad things or good things. And it does not hold back, which is something I love about the game, but terrifies me when we get into a situation like that. By every means. Lots of undead around here. Many honored guards. Another 7 on holds, which I'm not interested in fighting in the slightest, really. Goblins. Okay. Even less interested in. Big footprints over there. Unholds, you should leave me alone and not fight me in the dark on the hills. That's a thought I had. Also, I am out of food. So let's camp and do something about that. That's not the camping screen. Excuse me. You are hunting, which is not upgraded, which is weird. So we'll try to watch out. We don't have a lookout. Probably should. Alright, we have 82 food. That seems impressive. But Lady Sovereign, Grand, and Astro also get their stake. Many honored guards. Wow. And no idea where this hunting ground might be. I mean, out here, we're pretty far out. There's probably pretty good loot out in these areas. Just saying. Priests can suck, but these legionaries and auxiliaries, you know, screw it. I just want to murder. Do I want the sword? The sword hurts, but these guys have a lot of armor. I just don't think it's what we really want from life. Some of them can be really hard to hit, so an extra 10% chance is not bad. Oh, I was looking at the wrong person again. Extra 10% chance wouldn't be bad, but just doing this amount of damage, ignoring armor, is crazy awesome. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. As for you, do I want a sword for an extra chance to hit? Your aim's not tremendously great, but destroying armor is awesome. Let's fix this hot mess up. Good God, look at all this nonsense. What am I going to do with all these damn bones? Just start throwing them at people. Ugh. We'll try that and see. Helmer, I expect great things from you. Let's do this and, you know, probably not regret it. Probably. Yes. I mean, you just can't expect me to walk by all these places and not attack one of them, you know? Come on. Not to mention we got like whips and shit, right? We'll whip something. This used to be the only way to get like a two-handed cleaver is to fight honor guards. It's still the only way to get that really nice like two-handed scythe. Ugh. Yeah, that's a sword, I think. We'll see. A lot of these people I'm hoping / expecting just to cut right through. And there's always, it used to be a tactic, and I don't know if it really is anymore. That like if you moved one space back or front to start, then they would engage on you funny, and it was advantageous somehow. I don't know if that's still a thing, or if, I don't think it was ever meant to be a thing. I don't know if it's right to move up or not. Oh, that's pretty solid damage. Nice. Spears really shouldn't be doing much there. Fantastic. Good work. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. But you really leaving this open. We resisted that scream phenomenally. I just want to say how impressed I am. Somebody here is damaged. Let's attack you. I don't like you being there. Oh, all armor. What are you doing? You're being dumb. They no respect. They know I'm busy. Don't even care. Should I daze somebody? I don't know if that's... it's a real question. I don't know. Leave your opponent bewildered, having their damage, fatigue, and initiative. Now, I don't... They don't fatigue because they're dead, so that's dumb. But damage, that might not be a bad idea. Especially for people here. They're going to stab the hell out of her. Which I'm not fond of. Just gonna put that out there. Not fond of it. So we'll try it. Okay. Oof. Fair enough. Alright, we'll clean that up quickly. I am not pleased at the thought that this person might poison us at any second. We'll back you out. Snipe. Snipe him. Oof. That's good to know. Good to know I can't get away with that there. Or there, apparently. We'll take it. We'll take whatever we can get right there. Oop. I'm concerned about what you're going to try to pull there. For one turn to move swiftly, yeah. We might need to just use that next turn. Yeah, well, poop. We managed to get a fair amount of them before they got to all go in on Absurdum. Of course, Absurdum's going to be the person to go there. Oh, it's in. It's happening. Oh god, I'm all up on your priest. You're so out of luck. Phenomenal. Phenomenal again. That pretty much kills everybody down here. I guess we'll shoot at the tree. Fantastic. As the prophecy foretold. Put that shield up. Interesting. That is an interesting ability. Just do that for now, I guess. Yeah, well, I knew that was going to happen. That wasn't the issue. I knew that was going to happen too. It probably didn't look like it, but I did. Trust me. Put that damn shield down. Dirty word that I almost used. Get out of there. I'm going to squirt you. What are you doing here? Did you drop it? She brought me a toy to play with. She's like, throw the toy. She's getting all kinds of crap. It's really adorable. Trust me. I'm sure it's annoying to you. I mean, constantly be distracted by a cat, but it is adorable. Just go with it. It's probably more adorable when you can actually see it and be a part of it. Yeah, that's not best friend talk. Are you out of arrows? Good call, friend. Good swing. Alright, so you're kind of my most concerned right now, but you seem to be doing just fine. We'll just shield you up. Yeah. And I expected that to be about the end of you. And it was, so. Let's wrap this up. Go. And we shall. Heavy Arms, the Guy Slayer, gets another level. You just can't stop that guy. He had very little effectiveness in this fight, just based on the fact that he has arrows. Didn't stop him. Didn't stop him from kicking ass, taking things. We didn't get that giant sword, which is kind of a bummer. Just because it is a giant sword. And it does make me happy. But we got some money, and these things are a crap ton of tools. Jeez. Those things are always worth selling as well. They're worth a fair amount, really. I don't know why, but they are. The sooner rotten meat is probably not worth keeping on to. So if we're gonna keep one, I guess we'll keep the 15. We're gonna have to go hunting soon. We didn't get anything good from that hunt. In fact, we haven't found crap in terms of hunting in the slightest. We haven't given up yet, but big footprints. Oh, good God, there's no end to our search. Undead, some geists. Like, who cares? Not to be like that, but really, who cares? If our inventory wasn't so full, I said we could kill him for fun, but it is, so you know. Sure, that seems reasonable. Shouldn't you have got a perk point? Isn't it every 2, which is this one? I wonder sometimes if this mod is just kind of broken for some reason. I don't know what to do about it. But I do know we should probably head back to town. We're gonna come back and... goddamn, I'm gonna murder him just because I can. I just want to murder everything all the time. How much do you want to buy my stuff for? You don't have any food. Well, you have some. That won't go bad like instantly. I really don't know what to do with all these bones. Turn this in because it helps pay the bills, I guess. We had some good fights today. We just... what am I going to do with all these brains? Surely 2 brains is enough. The horns and teeth I can make stuff out of. Bones I know I can make stuff out of, but I really don't feel like I need that many. Really, it doesn't take much to kind of open up your inventory a little. Just something I'm quite awful at. Same with this. Do I really need those? I don't think so. I'm just holding on to a lot of stuff. Alright, well, this is where we're going to end the episode, and I want to thank everyone for coming by. It's been a fantastic time. I've had a lot of fun, and I'm excited to have the next episode. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.